The 10 hidden female attractiveness triggers men need to know. Most guys go through life thinking they have to impress women with money, looks, or charm. But what if the real key to attraction lies in understanding those deep-seated psychological factors? Those vulnerabilities women themselves might not even realize. Women, just like men, have subconscious desires, weaknesses, and emotional responses they can't always control. The problem is, most guys have no clue how to recognize or leverage them. We're going to dive into 10 hidden attraction triggers in women, psychological buttons that, once you understand them, will change how you interact with women forever. 1. The power of emotional stability. Women are emotional beings, but that doesn't mean they're out of control. Emotions drive a lot of their decision-making, especially in relationships. One of their biggest hidden weaknesses is their deep-seated need for emotional stability. A woman wants to feel emotionally secure with a man. She doesn't just want passion or excitement. She craves a sense of calm, that feeling that she won't be abandoned when things get tough. This is why women are subconsciously drawn to men who are emotionally grounded, guys who project a sense of calmness, even in chaotic situations. A guy who's overly reactive, moody, or emotionally dependent on her will quickly kill her attraction, because it signals weakness. Women want to feel safe, and that safety comes from your ability to manage your emotions, no matter what happens. Think of it this way. If a woman feels like she has to emotionally regulate you, the roles have flipped. You've become the fragile one, and she's been forced into the dominant role. That's an attraction killer. Instead, embody stoic confidence. That means when she's upset, you remain calm. When things don't go your way, you don't whine or panic. When challenges arise, you handle them with quiet confidence. The guy who provides emotional stability becomes a safe harbor for women, and they'll always be drawn to that, often without even realizing why. 2. Women gravitate toward what they can't easily have. There's an undeniable truth about human nature. We value what's scarce. That's why diamonds, luxury cars, and limited edition sneakers are so desirable, because they aren't easily obtained. Women operate on the same principle when it comes to attraction. A hidden vulnerability is that she's drawn to men she can't completely possess. Guys who are too available, too eager, or too obvious in their attraction lose value in a woman's eyes. She might appreciate the attention, but she won't chase it. On the other hand, men who create a sense of distance and mystery trigger something deep inside her, a desire to close that gap. That's why women often go crazy over guys who seem indifferent or hard to read. It's not that they like being ignored. It's that their subconscious mind assigns a higher value to something uncertain. So how do you use this? Don't always be available. Let her wonder when she'll see you next. Maintain your independence. Have a life that doesn't revolve around her. Reveal yourself slowly. Don't give everything away at once. Let her discover you over time. The moment a woman feels like she's completely won you, her interest starts to fade. Keep a part of yourself just out of reach, and she'll never stop chasing. 3. The unspoken influence of a deep voice and commanding presence. One of the most underrated attraction triggers is a deep, controlled voice and a commanding presence. Studies have shown that men with deeper voices are perceived as more dominant, confident, and attractive. This isn't just some random preference. It's rooted in evolutionary psychology. A deep voice subconsciously signals high testosterone and strong leadership qualities, things women are naturally drawn to. But it's not just about your voice. It's about your overall presence. Women are weak for guys who know how to command a room without even trying. Presence is something you radiate before you even speak. It's how you hold yourself, how you move, how you react to the world around you. A guy with a strong presence moves with purpose, never fidgeting or rushing, maintains eye contact without nervously looking away, and speaks slowly and deliberately, as if every word matters. On the other hand, a weak presence is marked by slouched posture, nervous gestures, and an uncertain voice. These small details signal a lack of confidence, even if a guy doesn't realize it. If you want to effortlessly captivate women, master your presence first. The stronger your energy, the more women will be drawn to you, without you having to say a word. 4. Women can't resist a man who's willing to walk away. Want to trigger a woman's deepest fear? Walk away like you don't need her. One of the biggest hidden vulnerabilities women have is their emotional reaction to loss. The psychology is simple. People value what they're afraid of losing. Most guys do the exact opposite. When they sense a woman pulling away, they start chasing, begging, over-explaining, trying to fix things. But that only proves one thing, that they need her more than she needs them. And the second a woman senses that, she loses attraction. A man who can walk away without hesitation communicates ultimate confidence. He's saying, without words, I'm not desperate for you. I have options. My self-worth isn't dependent on your validation. And that mindset drives women wild. If she knows that you're willing to leave if she disrespects you, plays games, or pulls away, she will naturally value you more. It's not about manipulation. It's about self-respect. The rule is simple. Be willing to walk away, and you'll never have to chase. 5. A man with a mission is her kryptonite. A woman's biggest weakness isn't a man's looks, his money, or even his charm. It's his purpose. Women are instinctively drawn to men who are driven by something bigger than themselves. A man who has a clear mission, whether it's building a business, mastering a craft, or conquering a personal goal, automatically becomes magnetic. Why? Because purpose creates focus, discipline, and independence, qualities that women can't resist. The mistake most men make is making a woman their mission. They prioritize her above all else, making her feel like she's the only thing that matters. But, ironically, this kills attraction. Women don't want to be the center of your world. They want to be a part of something bigger. A man with a mission doesn't sit around waiting for her texts. He doesn't drop everything just because she calls. He's busy chasing his own vision, and that makes him irresistible. So, ask yourself, what are you building? What are you chasing? If you don't have a mission, women will sense it, and they won't stick around. 6. The paradox of controlled vulnerability. There's a delicate balance when it comes to vulnerability. Too much, and a woman sees you as weak. Too little, and she sees you as emotionally unavailable. Women are weak for men who understand this paradox. Men who can be open, but only in a way that maintains their strength. A common mistake men make is thinking that women want them to be emotionally expressive all the time. This is false. While women do want a man who can connect on a deep level, they're repelled by men who overshare, complain, or seek emotional validation from them. The trick is to show vulnerability selectively. You acknowledge emotions, but don't let them control you. You share struggles, but only after you've conquered them. You reveal personal details gradually, not all at once. A man who understands this creates a powerful dynamic. He lets a woman feel special when he chooses to open up, but never does so from a place of weakness. A man who overshares too soon, dumps his problems on her, or constantly seeks reassurance will come across as needy and emotionally unstable. On the other hand, a man who reveals his inner world on his own terms becomes irresistible. A man's emotions should be like a deep ocean, visible but never overwhelming. Women are weak for men who have the strength to be vulnerable, but the control to do it in a way that enhances their presence. 7. Women are programmed to test your strength. Most guys don't realize that women test them all the time. These tests aren't random. They're subconscious ways for women to determine if a man is truly strong. A woman might challenge your opinions to see if you stand firm, create small conflicts just to see if you stay calm, or act disinterested to see if you get insecure. These tests aren't about being difficult. They're instinctive ways to filter out weak men. If a woman senses that a man is easily rattled, reactive, or overly emotional, she loses respect for him. The secret is never to react emotionally to a woman's tests. Instead, stay calm, smile, and remain unfazed. If she challenges you, respond with certainty, not defensiveness. If she pulls away, don't chase, let her come back. A man who passes a woman's tests becomes the man she can't replace. Remember, women only test men they're attracted to. If she's testing you, it's a good sign. Just don't fail. 8. Confidence in the face of rejection is irresistible. Most men are terrified of rejection, but the few who embrace it with confidence become untouchable. Women are weak for men who handle rejection like it doesn't matter. When a man shrugs off rejection, laughs, or even turns it into a joke, it signals unshakable self-worth. Think about it. Desperate men fear rejection because they think they have no other options. Confident men don't care because they know their value. If a woman rejects you, Simply say, "No worries, your loss. All right, have a great day." Laugh, nod, and walk away without a second thought. The key is never to let rejection lower your energy. A man who can take rejection with ease is a man who attracts women effortlessly. Rejection doesn't hurt. Attachment to approval does. When you stop fearing rejection, women will sense your confidence and start chasing you instead. 9. Women obsess over men who are hard to read. If a woman knows exactly how you feel all the time, she stops wondering, and when she stops wondering, she stops chasing. Women are weak for men who keep them guessing. This doesn't mean playing games. It means maintaining an element of mystery and unpredictability. Signs of a man who is too easy to read. He always texts back immediately. He's overly expressive about his feelings too soon. He constantly seeks validation or reassurance. On the other hand, a high-value man creates attraction by not being an open book. He keeps a woman engaged by being selective in what he shares, responding at his own pace, not instantly, and maintaining an air of calm unpredictability. Curiosity fuels desire. If she always knows what's next, the chase is over. The man who can excite a woman's imagination is the man she can't stop thinking about. 10. A man who controls his desires controls everything. The ultimate weakness women have. They can't resist a man who is in control of himself. Most men are controlled by their desires. They chase women, seek validation, and let lust dictate their actions. But the men who hold the power are the ones who control their desires instead of being ruled by them. Women are weak for men who don't chase mindlessly, who choose wisely, who aren't desperate for intimacy, who maintain standards, who have self-discipline, and who don't let pleasure dictate their purpose. The moment you stop chasing women is the moment they start chasing you. A man who can walk away, say no, and put his mission before his urges is a man women will always crave. Attraction isn't about tricks. It's about understanding psychology and mastering yourself. Women are drawn to men who embody strength, purpose, and self-respect. If you cultivate these qualities, women won't just want you. They'll need you.